Okay, good morning. This is new. I have never done something like this before, but I think it's time. It's time, and it's the perfect time. I've had a lot of thoughts in my head. Well, I would think so all the time. But I have come right now to make this video because of a worry, really, that has been in my head for the past couple of weeks, particularly as it relates to having to be quarantined at home, because we're trying to be safe. I hope you're doing that. Stay home, stay safe, don't go outside if you don't have to, and so on and so forth. What has been worrisome to me is the fact that there's so many ramifications of this stay-at-home thing. Apart from the undying hunger that certain people are going to have to suffer before this is over. I saw a post last week it was, which made what I've been thinking just more paramount in my mind. I saw a post about how so much crime rate has dropped. How the crime rate has dropped since this incident started, because everybody's staying at home. But then, because we're staying at home, the one crime rate that has increased is domestic violence. It sounded like a joke. It was supposed to be a joke, that post, but it wasn't funny to me because it hit me right here. For some of you, most of you do not know. Some of you would know why that would hit me home. But imagine, please, if you can, having to be stuck at home with anyone, the person you love, your family, friends, having to be stuck in the same environment for a very long time. Imagine how much, there'll be clashes. Now imagine again that someone or you are having to be stuck with a partner who you are afraid of. Many people may not know this, like I said, because I tend to keep my private life private. It's too obvious, I suppose. But I have been in that situation. I've been in those circumstances, and I can tell you for a fact that there are many women right now going through hell because they cannot get a relief from the circumstances that they found themselves. They cannot get a relief from their partner. Let me just put it bluntly. You'll be shocked to see how much a woman can fear a man. You'll be shocked to know that it can be as bad as not being able to text freely, not being able to speak to someone freely. You think that with some telecommunications, it'll be easier, to have to bridge that gap, since we don't have to be outside physically, you don't have to have contact with people physically. You'd be surprised that in this time and age, certain women are finding it difficult right now to have any contact whatsoever with anybody because of their partners. It's a different thing. I know that domestic violence and domestic abuse is not restricted to women alone, but I am focusing on women because women are the most vulnerable group. Imagine again having to have children in those circumstances. Imagine having to be worried about saying something that would trip him off. Something as little as, what would you like for breakfast? Something as little as, I think I want to go to bed now. Something as little as picking up your phone to play a game because you want to be mentally away from the space that you are in, and it is considered a crime. Something as little as, I want to speak to my brother, or I want to speak to my mother on the phone. And then, where are you? Who do you think you're talking to? Who are you chatting on your phone consistently? Who are you chatting with? Imagine being afraid on a normal basis. The same person, the same partner that you have, coming back from work at the end of the day. Imagine that this particular woman, this scenario that I'm creating for you, imagine on a normal basis that she's even scared of the guy coming back home at night. then imagine having to be stuck at home with that same person every single hour of every day. And she can't reach out. She can't talk to anyone. Because in the first place, she has been banned from talking to people. She's been banned from social media. There's no relief for her. She can only watch programs that he's watching. She can only talk to people that he allows. And he doesn't allow anyone to come around the house. Obviously, we're in quarantine. We shouldn't have any visitors in the first place. Imagine the mental torture of being told every day you are worthless, and then stopping you from having any contact with anyone who gives you some kind of relief or some kind of validation, no matter how little it is. I know that I'm not painting a perfect picture, particularly because this thing, like I said, it hits me close to home. But I am very worried. Let me just go straight to the point before I make this a very lengthy video, more than it should be. I'm very worried for the women right now who are stuck in circumstances that they are helpless about. Hunger is one thing. Oppression, in whatever form it comes, is another thing. I want you to realize, I'm sure maybe we don't all know, but I will say this now for the record. Sometimes, not sometimes, there are all kinds of domestic abuse and domestic violence. It doesn't have to be physical for it to be abuse. In fact, I can tell you from experience that sometimes you wish that the man would beat you rather than the things that he would say to you, rather than the way he would treat you. Emotional trauma is bad enough by itself. We're in this situation in the world where we're already scared for our lives. Everyone. We're worried. Everyone, I'm sure at some point right now, everyone is a little bit scared that they may have contracted the disease. This coronavirus we're talking about. There's already that fear that is permeating people's lives right now. And then add that to the fear of your life at home, where you should be safest. You are not safe even there. What is more painful to me about this entire thing is that these women cannot even reach out to anyone. I have been in that situation. I have been in those circumstances. So I know it's easy for you to say, just talk to someone. Just reach out. It's very easy for those words to come out of your mouth if you haven't been in this situation. It's very difficult. For some reason, you believe you don't want to, like I said, I'm already a private person generally. You don't want to, spread the dirty linen in public. That's one. Two, for some reason, you still care about this person that you're living with, this person who's oppressing you. You believe that he will change. You believe in that in some warped way, he still loves you. And if you've managed to have children with him, you believe that you are there for the sake of his children. To give them a home. To give them security. And there's a way that this oppression works. It gets to you to the point where you feel like, if he can treat me like this and he loves me, how am I supposed to leave him and go to strangers who I know don't have any feelings for me? And so you get to stay there. I'm laughing about this, not because I find it humorous or I find it funny. I'm laughing about this because I know how intense these things are. I know how intense these feelings are. And I want to say to you, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, somehow or the other, please, please know that there are strangers who would love you. There are strangers who love you right now, and I'm one of them. If you feel any need, if you feel even the slightest provocation, no matter what it is, that you need to talk to someone, you need to say something to someone, I'm right here. Reach out to me. I don't care how you have to hide to do that. That is not my concern. My concern is for you to reach out. If it doesn't have to be me, someone that you know you can trust. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for validation for your pain. There's one thing that I learned in this last few years. I remember someone recently last year was telling me about her story and how, and then I was telling her a little bit of my story, and she said, I I better be quiet because I never my experiences are not even half of what you have experienced. And I told her, never say that. Never let anyone demean your experiences. They're yours. You know the extent and limits of your tolerance. You know the extent and limits of your patience. And everyone has the right to feel safe and free in their homes. Everyone. Even if you're a guy right now and you feel like you're being oppressed by your wife and you want to reach out to me, well, reach out to someone else who, I'm just saying, I'm trying to make a joke about this, but whoever it is, you have the right to feel safe and free and loved. No one on earth, no one, absolutely no one, has any power over you. Whoever believes that they have control over someone is only exhibiting their inadequacies. That's what it is. It might seem strange and different to you now, but believe me when I say this, you are not alone. You are not abandoned. Don't let anyone that you're living with, your partner or in a relationship, wherever it is, let you feel like you're an island. You're on an island. Okay, reach out to people. That's what this message is all about. You can reach out to me. You can find me on any of the social, well, not any really. I'm not on all of them. But you can send me a private message. For those of you who have my number, you can call me. I'm not about to put my number on social media. But you can call me, reach out. On the comment section under here, reach out. Talk to me. I may not have the absolute solutions to your problem, but I might give you a different and fresher perspective about everything. I might give you the confidence to even make your relationship better. I might give you the confidence to make decisions that are hard but necessary. But all I want you to do right now, I don't want you to feel like you are hated or feel depressed. It's bad enough that we have been stuck at home. That is enough circumstances to make us feel depressed and isolated. I don't want you to feel isolated because of the people that you are around. Whatever it is, please, I'm begging you, reach out. Reach out to, it doesn't have to be me, like I said. Reach out to someone that you trust, someone who you know will have your back. It might even be a private or an organization. It doesn't have to be someone personal. But just do something out of your routine, so that you don't go mentally crazy, because that's one thing that would happen. Now, for the next few weeks, maybe for some time now, I will be making as many videos as I can and reaching out to people, because I feel like it is very needed. Like I said, this hits me right in my heart, not just only because of the circumstances I've seen, but also because of the circumstances and experiences that I have had personally. Last few months, years, I have spoken to so many people, so many women who have had very traumatic experiences from their partners. And honestly, no, it is not something that I wish for anyone, anywhere. And why I'm making this video is the fact that you will not see it right now, but there is a way out. This is what I want to bring to you on a final note before I end this. There is a way out. You do not have to feel the way you feel, how badly you feel, no matter what it is you're feeling. It might not even be about your relationship. Whatever it is that you're experiencing that is weighing you down, that is trying to break your heart, there is a way out. Let us talk about it. And like I said, I will also be posting other videos as often as I can. I'm terrible with social media, but I will try my best, because this, like I said, this hits me at home. It hits me in my heart. So I apologize for all the discrepancies or whatever it may be in this video. Like I said, I'm not used to this, my first time, but let's work together. Let's do this together. Let's move on a path that will make each and every one of us better, safer, warmer. Stay safe, everyone. Don't forget to follow the procedures and the measures that has been set out by all of our medical personnel, and and so on and so forth. Stay home, wash your hands, keep safe. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.